change the world.
Thank you for tuning to the only station giving you double the information and inspiration. WDRB Media and WGIV, the soul of Charlotte. You're listening to Live Your Dream, and I am your host, Mike the Motivator. What's up, guys? This is your boy, Mike the Motivator, and you are tuning to Live Your Dream. If you're looking for a place to be motivated, to get motivated on this Monday, and to continue to be motivated for the rest of the week, you are at the right place at the right time. Guys, listen, before we get into the show, if you want to know more about me, Mike the Motivator, you can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, or YouTube, guys. Just type Michael Askew II. That's right, Michael Askew II. All right, guys, so today's topic is your best years are beyond college. Your best years are beyond college. In other words, your college years does not have to be the best years of your life. Listen, we all do it. We all think about the good old days. We think about we used to hang with our homeboys and homegirls. Like back in the day, we had fun. But who says that the years after college can't be better? The truth is, some people believe that their life will get better, and some people believe that it won't. You might not even be knowledgeable. You might not even realize that those are the thoughts that's going through your mind. But think about it. When you're in college, you think about having fun, partying, hanging with friends, having freedom. But when you think about when you was in college and you thought about getting a job, you thought about being miserable. You thought about being held down. You thought about doing something that you really didn't want to do, right? I remember this female I was in class with, and one day, we left class and everything, and we was walking through the hallways, and when she was talking, she was just saying how much she hated school, and I was like, I feel you. And then all of a sudden, she was saying how she was getting ready to go to grad school. And I was like, you going to grad school? I thought you said you hated school. And she said, I do hate school. The only reason why I am going to grad school is because I am afraid of the real world. I am afraid to get a job. I don't want to get a 9-to-5, right? I don't want to go to the military. I don't really know what I want to do, so I'm going to keep going to school. So many people are being trained and wired to live an average or unhappy life. Think about this for a second. If this wasn't said to you, you know somebody who it was said to. When you was a child, have you ever heard an adult say, you better enjoy being a child because these are the best years of your life. You don't have no responsibility. You get to do whatever you want to do. You get to play with your toys. But when you become an adult, it's not going to be that way. So in other words, they were saying, listen, you're going to have more responsibilities. You won't be able to have fun like that. It's going to be stressful. Like they were speaking something in your life. And some people, really all of us, we embedded it in our mind, and we started thinking that, you know what, the fun that we have in college, the joy that we have in college, the freedom that we have in college, life don't supposed to be that way after college, and that's not true. Why can't your life be better today than it was when you was in college? Like, think about that. The main reason why people love college is because of the people, as far as having friends, homeboys, homegirls they get to chill with. It's because of freedom. They got to get up and do whatever they wanted to whenever they want to do it. And the third reason is the party. Now, let's be real for a second. We all go to college to get an education, right? We all go there to get an education so we can eventually go into a career. But I'm going to argue. And not only do we put out people who become very successful, but we know how to party. So from Thursday to Sunday, we was getting the end. But the thing is this, you partied good when you was in college. You hung around great friends when you was in college. You had freedom when you was in college. Life beyond college should be that times two. Yes, you're going to have different friends. Yes, you're going to party in a different way. Yes, you're going to have a different type of freedom, but you can have it. The issue is with a lot of people is that they believe that the freedom's supposed to go away once they leave school, that they should go and do something that they have absolutely no passion for doing, and they feel like, this is just part of being an adult. That's not true. A lot of people say, I had good friends when I was in college and stuff, but now that I'm not in school, I don't have time for that. A lot of times they don't have time for that because they put themselves in a situation where they don't have time to do anything. And listen, maybe your close family is your friends, but don't lose the aspect of friends. When you was in college, you partied good, right? But now that you're an adult, if you really play your cards right, if you follow your heart, if you go after your dream, you can party at a whole nother level. We can agree on one thing. It don't matter what school you went to, you party on a budget. But if you follow your dreams, if you live your dream, you can party on a whole nother level. You can go from partying with $20 in your pocket in college to partying on a yacht if you go live your dream. So who says that you can't party, that you can't hang out with good friends, and that you can't have freedom once you leave college? That thought that was embedded inside of your brain when you was a youngster, listen, it's time to get rid of that. So many people said college was the best years of their life, and a lot of times when people said that, that means that they gave up on their future. All right, guys, so before we get deeper into the show and to share some nuggets on how you can make sure that your life beyond college is better than your college years, we're going to actually introduce our first sponsor to the show.
Askew Property Solutions is Charlotte's leading real estate company, here to serve you with integrity and excellence. Specializing in assisting families who are facing financial hardship, distressed housing situations, acquired estates, divorce, and more, at Askew Property Solutions, their goal is to help families transform their lives by creating viable solutions that is a win for you. Sell your home with trustworthy professionals who will help close within 7 to 10 days and put cash in your hands so that you can continue living life without missing a beat. Contact Askew Property Solutions today at 980-229-4886, 980-229-4886, or visit their website at www.sellhouseforcashnow.com, www.sellhouseforcashnow.com, so that you can continue living with a peace of mind with Askew Property Solutions.
Welcome back to WDRB Media and WGIV, the soul of Charlotte. Guys, listen, if you're just tuning in, you're listening to Live Your Dream, and today we are talking about your best years are beyond college. Guys, listen, we're going to talk about three nuggets on how you can ensure that your years post-college are better than your college years. I know that's going to be tough because we had fun in college, but we're going to figure this thing out because guess what, guys? I realized that, and this is from, 30 years of living, going to different states, I realized that some people not only live life like they're still in college, but they live on a whole nother level. I'm not talking about, listen, they may not drink like they used to. They may not do certain things that they used to because, now they got a family and they're an adult, but they're doing it bigger and better now. Like they got money in their pocket, they traveling, they having fun, they don't have any worries. You should look at life after college similar to like paying taxes, right? When you go purchase a product, when you go purchase some Jordans or something, when you go purchase, I don't know, a TV or a phone or something, you don't say, man, I want it, but I'm not gonna buy it because the tax is crazy. Nah, you want it, so you go get it. The same should be with life after college. You should put yourself in a situation where, you know what, I love what I do so much. I'm so passionate about what I do. I mean, life after college is not. I don't even think about life after college. Life after college is so good. I don't really even think about college years because I'm enjoying my life right now. So the first nugget is take responsibility for your life. Your life right now is the residual outcome of past decisions. If you are happy with where you are at right now, or if you're not, it means that your life is working. Whatever you did in the past, it got you to where you are right now. So take responsibility for it. Okay. So let's say you don't want to take advice from me, right? Because I'm not a billionaire. I'm not somebody you see on TV all the time. Let my homegirl talk to you and see if you'll listen to her. Check this out.
You are responsible for your life. And if you're sitting around waiting on somebody to save you, to fix you, to even help you, you are wasting your time because only you have the power to take responsibility to move your life forward. And the sooner you get that, the sooner your life gets into gear. This is what I know from doing 25 years and thousands of interviews on the Oprah Show. It does not matter where you come from. I have seen people come out of the desert, walk across the desert, being born in the most dire of circumstances. Doesn't matter what your mama did, whether she did or had a PhD or no D. What matters is now, this moment, and your willingness to see this moment for what it is, accept it, forgive the past, take responsibility, and move forward.
All right, guys, so if you're just tuning in, you listen to Live Your Dream, and that was Oprah talking about taking responsibility for your life. Guys, if she can do it, we all can do it. She dealt with a lot of adversity in her life, but one thing she did do, she believed in herself when nobody else did, and she took responsibility for her life. The second nugget is, on your spare time, build your dream. On your spare time, build your dream. Listen, I get it. You got to pay the bills. When you graduate from college, a lot of times you don't really know what you want to do with your life. But on your spare time, instead of going and doing something that really is not going to move you from point A to point B in your life, build your dream. If you want to know the measure of a man or a woman and what their future is going to look like, look at what they do in their spare time. If you're not happy with where you are right now, why are you chilling? I remember when I was working in retail, guys, and I was, I was working in retail, I was in college, and I wasn't really happy with my situation. So every time I was on break or every time I went on lunch, I would go to the break room and I would study. I would read books and stuff. And people were like, bro, like, why you always doing that, yo? Like, you always looking at some books and stuff. And I was just thinking, like, is this where you want to be the rest of your life? Like, for real, like, I don't even want to be here next year. So I'm a grind. So, guys, listen, you got to have the mentality to build your dream on your spare time. The third nugget, guys, is stay true to yourself. Stay true to yourself. So whatever you do in life, guys, continue to feed your dream, feed your passion, feed your purpose, feed your gift. So if you are doing a job and then that you really don't like doing, but you kind of feel like a robot, you get up, your alarm clock go off, and you just go to work, you really don't think about it, do not lose who you are, because if you keep feeding it, it won't dry up and go away. You know, if you keep feeding it, you will always have that gift and talent, guys. And one day when the right opportunity presents itself, you can end up making money by doing something that you're actually passionate about doing. So if you get mad every time your alarm clock go off, you're doing it wrong. That feeling of excitement that you had when you used to wake up in the morning when you was in college, you should have that now. Like, I'm serious. Think about that. Instead of having that ball of nervousness or anger or whatever you have when you wake up because you got to go to work now, you don't feel like it, that shouldn't be there. That shouldn't be there. You should have that same excitement you had when you was in college, but you should have that times two. Because every year as you get older in your life, you should build your life. You should build your life so you can eventually live your dream. If you are not living your dream, if you are not waking up with that excitement, if you're waking up miserable, you're doing it to yourself. Nobody's doing it to you. All right, guys, so before we close the show, we're going to introduce our second sponsor for the show.
Do you have or know a teen who is struggling academically or is in the process of transitioning into college or their career? Challenge and Transform Motivational Company partners with young adults in middle and in high schools to shift and stretch their mind and talents to achieve total transformation and acceleration. Challenge and Transform is your local resource for strategically preparing young adults to succeed in education, corporations, and in life. For more information on their programs or public speaking inquiries, please call 980-229-4886. Once again, that's 980-229-4886.
All right, guys, welcome back to the show. Guys, before we close, I just want to encourage you that part of being an adult does not mean you have to be miserable. I'm not sure where that came from, but the reason why a lot of youth and young adults, they dread the thought of actually being a responsible adult is because their idea of being responsible has come from maybe their parent or other adults who are miserable. They are not past their doing. They feel like their best years are behind them. So, and the strange thing is, whenever I talk to adults today, and I say anything about living their dream, about their passion, their gift, their purpose, they look at me as if I'm speaking a different language, like wow, like, I never thought of that, or how dare you to believe that you could actually be happy, or how dare you to believe that you can live bigger or differently than the people that you've been around, or even the average person. So, guys, I want to encourage you guys to dare to dream big, to dare to live your dream, to dare to allow the future to be the best years of your life instead of your past, instead of your college years. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Continue to tune in every Monday at 2 p.m. I'm your host, Mike the Motivator, and you've been listening to Live Your Dream on WDRB Media and WGIV, the soul of Charlotte. And guys, remember, the people who you read about in your history book, the people who you celebrate and appreciate on television, they are simply ordinary people who had extraordinary dreams. Live your dream, guys. Live your dream.
I'll rise like the day. I'll rise up. I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up. And I do it 1,000 times again. and for that we have it.